Meleager, a renowned figure in Greek mythology, met a tragic end that sparked much debate and speculation about who was ultimately responsible for his death. The events leading up to his demise were tumultuous and filled with conflict, ultimately culminating in a fatal outcome that left many questioning the role of fate and the actions of those around him. Meleager's fate took a turn for the worse when he found himself embroiled in a deadly conflict with his uncles. The root of this conflict lay in a deep-seated offense that his uncles harbored, leading to a fierce battle in which Meleager ultimately emerged victorious, but not without dire consequences. In the heat of the moment, Meleager's uncles fell at his hands, setting into motion a chain of events that would ultimately seal his fate. The aftermath of this fateful encounter saw Meleager's mother, Althea, consumed by anger and grief over the loss of her brothers. In a fit of despair and vengeance, she made the fateful decision to retrieve a log that she had hidden away since Meleager's birth and place it back onto the fire. Little did she know that this seemingly innocuous act would have far-reaching implications, ultimately leading to the fulfillment of the fate's prophecy and Meleager's untimely demise. The role of Althea in Meleager's death has been a topic of much speculation and debate. Some argue that her actions in stoking the fire and bringing about her son's demise were a direct result of her grief and despair over the loss of her brothers. Others point to the fact that she was ultimately swayed by the fate's prophecy, unable to escape the inevitability of Meleager's death. Regardless of her motivations, the fact remains that Althea's actions set into motion a series of events that would ultimately lead to Meleager's downfall. Her decision to heed the call of vengeance and enact the punishment she saw fit for her son's actions ultimately proved to be the catalyst for the fulfillment of the prophecy and the tragic end of Meleager's life. The story of Meleager's demise serves as a cautionary tale about the far-reaching consequences of one's actions and decisions. It highlights the powerful role of fate in shaping the course of one's life, as well as the inherent complexities and conflicts that can arise within families and relationships. Ultimately, the question of who was responsible for Meleager's death is a complex and multifaceted issue, with no simple answer or singular individual to blame. In the end, Meleager's fate was sealed by a combination of factors, including his own actions in the heat of battle, the deep-seated grief and anger of his mother, and the unyielding hand of fate. His story stands as a testament to the enduring power of Greek mythology to explore the complexities of human nature and the inexorable forces that shape the lives of mortals and immortals alike.